God calls you, I believe that He prepares you. He molds you to be who He wants you to be. I've had my own share of it. I've fought battles that no one knew of, family issues, relationship issues. I remember some years after school, after service, I had a challenge on choosing the genre of music I wanted to do. Because back then I thought gospel music wasn't really patronized in Ghana. I thought that, especially with my style of music, I thought there was no money in it. Because I was thinking about the business side of it. A lot running through my mind back then. So I was a worship leader in my church by then, a praise and worship leader. Yes, so a lot running through my mind back then. But finally, I decided to do the two together, gospel and secular at the same time.
How do you think that was going to work?
I had no idea how that was going to work, but I mean, I just decided to do because I had no job and I had to make a living for myself. So
Right.
yeah, so I had to. I got a contract at Going to live as a jazz singer at Kumasi. Yes, and that's where it all started from. At that time, too, I got the opportunity to serve under Dr. Badu's ministry as a backing vocalist and other great ministries here. So I worked for a lot of secular artists too. Becca, Ifia, Kwabna, Samini, and a whole lot of people. Yes, so along the line, my church didn't like the fact that I was doing, secular at the same time gospel because I was a praise and worship leader in my church. Some of them started to see me in some way, making funny comments, a whole lot. I couldn't take it, so I left church. I left church because I felt they didn't understand me. Yes, I left church because I felt they didn't understand me, they didn't care because I had no job and this is what I was doing for a living. So I felt that even if I was doing something wrong, they were supposed to, help me, counsel me, show me love, So I left church, but I didn't stop doing the work of God. Yes, and Dr. Abadi's ministry too taught me a whole lot as far as ministry was concerned because we are all like family to him. Yes, he opened up to us, and so I really learned a lot from him. And I started to understand the things of God as far as ministry was concerned. So it went on and on. The time came, and trouble started occurring in my family. Serious difficulties, great tribulations, and being the first child, you can imagine how the pressure was going to be like. So it was a very tough one, very very tough. I got greatly hit by relationship issues as well. It wasn't easy. People you cared about stabbing you in the back, and a whole lot of issues. Pain, the hurt, the emotional trauma that I had to go through, it was just tough. It got to a point in time everyone left. It was just me and my God. But God was there. God never left me. I mean, no one to hold on to. I cried every night asking God why, because I felt that I had been good to people. Why all these things? So in the wilderness too, I started getting closer to God. God was there for me. So I started to understand the things of God. And so one night, I was crying. I was crying, asking God why. And then I just heard a voice speak to my ears. He said that if you will leave everything behind and then give up everything for me, he said that I should try him and see if he wouldn't turn things around for me. I should give up everything and let him take charge. So right after I heard that, I just felt some inner peace within, some joy flowing through me. So I just right from then I stopped everything. I stopped doing the jazz. I gave up everything for God to take charge. So that's how it all started. I started to go into full-time ministry. That was in September 2017. Yes. So I started to go into full-time ministry. A few months after I worked on the one in my bank, so I came out and then boom, that was how God launched me out there, and He has
Hmm.
been wonderful, bringing destiny helpers my way to help me. He's been amazing, and I'm just grateful to Him for how far He's brought me.
Wow.
Yes.
That is revelatory. And I'm thankful to God that, at the end of everything, you heeded to the voice that you heard, because it's not everyone that goes through such difficulty and gets the chance to navigate through and actually respond to the voice of God. So my next question will be, when you recorded Yehovah Nima Bankese and the song kind of, let me use the language that we are familiar with, started trending, how did you feel? What were your initial responses?
I was shocked because I had no idea it would travel that fast. I mean, it was so fast, and I was shocked. Like I was just shocked. I don't know. I was speechless, and I knew that it was God. I mean, because I knew what He told me in the secret place to give up everything and try Him and see if He wouldn't turn things around for me. And yes, He did that. So I knew it was Him. He was behind everything. God, He's been good.
Hmm. So since you started kind of staying on the straight and narrow, if I can put it that way, have you had that strong pull from maybe jazz, um, the jazz industry and stuff? Have you had that pull to go back? Have they